Good morning, everybody. It is meteorologist Ains Weather Forecast, and welcome back to another tropical update, guys. This is going to be a tropical update on Tropical Storm Barry. I know it already has made landfall, but I still want to do some uploads today because it's going to bring huge flooding issues for areas and even possibly tornado outbreak today for Louisiana and Mississippi and potentially all the way in Arkansas, guys. And it's going to bring some huge issues. Even though it's not a hurricane, we're still going to have a huge winds, huge storm surge still, and a lot of rain to come. And still, we still have those threats of tornadoes and flooding and possibly wind damage. So, guys, if you guys want to know all the new updates, even if you're going to be in the track, even if you live in the Northeast, if you want to know you're going to be in the track, because you can still expect some windy conditions, guys. And also, if you want to know how much rain you're going to expect, how much more you can see in the next week, or just you want to see basically what's to come in your area, that'll all come right up. And before we get to the video, please do not forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys. I really appreciate it. And let's get on to the video. So, guys, as you can tell, we are going to be looking at the National Weather Service now, and we have good thing is we do not have hurricane warnings out now, and we do not have the storm surge watches now. So the hurricane warnings are gone because it's all the way over here, getting very close to Shreveport here. So that dot is where it is. But we do have tropical storm warnings still out because we're still going to have those tropical storm winds for the inland area still, because it is still a tropical storm, so we're obviously going to see those winds. So we do have tropical storm warnings in effect for the Morgan City area and also for the southwestern part of Louisiana. As you can tell, we have more out there for more out the Gulf, out into the Gulf. As you can tell, we still have storm surge warnings. We only have one county, and it is next to the ones with the storm surge with this tropical storm warning. So this is the area where we still have some issues out there for the south central part of Louisiana. And then we do have the yellow tornado watches, so that's in effect for the Jackson area, and for parts close to the Baton Rouge area. We can actually have some potentially tornado outbreaks out there, and it might go out into the Tupelo area and plus potentially Little Rock. Not only are we going to have tropical rain and downpours, we're also going to have huge strong bands that could potentially bring in huge tornadoes, guys. We actually had tornado warnings out there from New Orleans. And then we do have flash flood warnings in effect for areas just north of the Gulfport area. We do have flash flood warnings, so that's where we can really expect some huge downpours to bring in a lot of rain. And then we also do have inside the tornado watches severe thunderstorm warning. So that is showing you guys that we are going to have huge issues. So, guys, let's go now into the 5-day outlook here. So we're going to be looking at the 5-day graphical tropical weather outlook. So as you can tell, Barry is now for parts is more into the north western part of Louisiana. Now it's actually very close to the Texas and Louisiana border. It's just a bit more to Louisiana, but you can tell these outer bands will be affecting Texas, though. They can be affecting part of the eastern part of Texas, and also close to the Dallas area. You guys might see some cloudy conditions here because of this, but Barry is moving quickly to the north and should get to Arkansas by tomorrow. So as you can tell, the maximum sustained winds are 35 knots or 40 miles per hour, so it is still moving very slow. And it's weakening very fast. And as you can tell, it's not going to get any stronger now. At this point, it's just going to be weakening, so no huge issues. And it should get to a tropical depression by the end of today before it gets to Little Rock. And then the central pressure is at 1,006 millibars, so that is also another sign that it is weakening. It's losing its rotation. It's kind of losing its power. It's just losing its rotation and everything like that. And then it is moving 9 miles per hour to the north, straight to the north, because it's going to be going like this. It's going to be going straight to the north and then take that turn like this. So that's what it's going to look like there, and then end up into the northern Atlantic. So that's what it's looking like there. So now we are going to be, oops, I did not mean to have that out. So now we're going to be looking at the satellite imagery for you guys can just see what's going to be looking like at the clouds and all that. As you can tell, we're going to have really cloudy conditions for a lot of areas out here because it's so big in these outer bands. Like I said, we are having these bands start to go out, expand a lot more. It's going to be impacting the Dallas area. It's going to be start to impact the State College area. And you can actually see some vorticity here. You do see the clouds are going like this. And we actually see a huge amount of vorticity out here. Let me we're having a huge vorticity turning into the northeast. We're having a lot of cloud cover now getting towards the Tulsa area. We're going to have some cloud cover into the Tulsa area. And look, we are having more cloudy conditions into the Little Rock area. We are having these huge cloud covers moving into the Little Rock area. They're all moving to the north. And then let me move this a little bit. We are going to be seeing some more cloudy conditions. We're going to have more cloudy conditions heads toward the Jackson area. We have a lot of clouds here. It's very huge, and I can tell here's the center of it right here. This is where it is. It's right on the border of Texas and Louisiana, and it is going to still bring some cloudy conditions for Gulfport, for Tupelo, and now it's going to be bringing in some cloudy conditions for just a lot of areas that are going to be cloudy because of this. Even Memphis are going to start seeing there, and even Nashville. So that was that. So now we are going to be looking at the Conan timing. As you can tell, we do have now the tropical storm current winds. Here it is in this orange shade color. We do have it now for the southern part of Louisiana, or more to the south central part of Louisiana and central part of Louisiana, and also some western parts there. We are actually going to have it right on the border of Texas, just there. We're actually going to have it there. And we are still having some tropical storm winds there for Mississippi, but we are having it for Baton Rouge. Alexandria is getting there, and Shreveport will very soon start to see an increasement in winds. But again, here it is. It's quite a still big area for inland to see tropical storm winds there. And we also have these tropical storm warnings. It has got a bit smaller now. We aren't seeing it go across the whole coast now. As this X is marks the spot at 10 a.m. Hasn't really moved a lot. Again, it's very close to the Texas border, and it should get to depression by the end of today, just before it gets to Little Rock, and then it should get by Monday in the morning. Should get to a depression. Still going to be at depression by later Monday, and then when it gets into Missouri, it should get to subtropical depression, guys. But it's still going to bring huge flooding issues for these areas, guys. It's going to be bring up to possibly 5 inches for some areas. We can actually see some flash flooding, though. So now we're going to be looking at the Tropical Storm Barry model track guidance. So as you can tell, it's going to be right on the border of Louisiana and Texas. It's going to be hitting parts of the Shreveport area, and it's going to be going like this. Let me try to draw the cone here. It's going to be going like something like this. Oh, that was really bad. It's going to go something like this. It's going to be going straight to the north, and then it's going to be doing that northeast turn. We do have a better idea of where it's going to be going. So it's going to be going through Little Rock very soon. Going to be going through St. Louis. It's going to be going through Aurora, Illinois, Indianapolis, Cleveland area, and Columbus, Ohio area. Potentially affect Pittsburgh and go where Insight Weather is. He can actually get affected by some winds there and potentially hit New York City and Boston. So it's going to be going it's going to be a weird track, guys. It went like this. It was a very weird track. It went like, ooh, that was really bad. It was a very weird track for the first big system for the Atlantic. It went something like this. So it is kind of looping around. Very weird track. Usually you don't see that often. But that's what Barry really did. So now we're going to be looking at the amount of rains for you guys to know. So again, it is going to be decreasing as the hours go on because it is moving more to the north. And we are going to see less rainfall for these areas, but more rainfall for these areas since it has not impacted yet. But we are going to see for for New Orleans, 2 to 4 inches still going to bring huge flooding issues. And then we are going to have some more flooding issues for the south central part of Louisiana. We can have still up to 4 to 6 inches for the Baton Rouge area. And then very close to the Morgan City area, we can get up to 6 to 10 inches additionally. And then a very small area for 10 to 15 inches. So, guys, that is going to bring huge flooding issues right here, guys, because they can expect more than 10 inches still. If we go more into where the Mississippi River does go like this, I believe. Here's the Mississippi River going straight like this. We are going to have huge amounts of flooding, potentially flooding for the northern part of the river based on where it was earlier. So we are going to have 4 to 6 inches, so half a foot of rain. That's still quite a lot. Half a foot of rain for the Little Rock area, for the very southern part of Kentucky, and for Nashville can actually get 2 to 4 inches there. But if we go look, we can see quite a lot of rainfall for the Memphis area, and for the northeastern part of Arkansas, we can see 6 to 10 inches there. So if you're in the Memphis area, expect some flooding there. We can actually see some storm surge. Those winds could bring in those waves higher in the Mississippi River, overflow parts of the Memphis area. last thing we're going to be looking at, or sorry, not the second to last thing we're going to be looking at, is the greatest flash flood risk today for the next 3 days. So as you can tell, we do have a slight chance, which is 10% chance for all the way to the Houston area, all the way to the southern part, Evansville, Indiana, for Nashville, for Tupelo, and for parts of the Little Rock area. That's where we actually have a slight chance, and then we have a moderate chance. So this is where we can have even higher areas for severe for flooding, for flash flooding. So this is going to be closer and more to a lot of Mississippi rivers here. So that is not good. So again, New Orleans going to be in there, Jackson. We're going to have some areas of Little Rock, because Little Rock's like right here, I believe. Like it's kind of like right in the central part of Arkansas. It's going to be for Memphis and parts of Morgan City. And then the highest chance for risk flash flooding for the next couple of days is going to be out here for the southern part with the 50% chance or higher. That's a very high chance there. And then, so yeah, that's the next 3 days. This is, again, day 1 here. But yeah, that's day 1. Right there is where we had the highest chance for severe flooding. Now last thing we're going to be looking at is a radar. So as you can tell, we are having outer bands bringing in very heavy rain now. Light to moderate rain for the central part of Mississippi. Jackson just got over with some huge bands. As you can tell, it just went over Jackson a couple minutes ago. We are having some more rain getting to the Mississippi River, getting some light showers into the Memphis area. And there, once you get these drizzles in Memphis, you're going to have a lot more rain there. And then we do have some very heavy rain for Alexandria. But let's go more into the radar. So we go more into this the next couple of hours. We are going to have a huge, this is where we do have the severe weather areas for the Mississippi area. We can see some strong bands that could potentially bring some severe weather there. Same thing, same occasion here for southwestern Louisiana. So we are going to see huge flooding issues for the Little Rock area. And then Memphis later today will be getting that rain showers. And then they will be getting heavy rain tonight, especially tomorrow's where you can see some heavy rain there. And it'll be getting to the St. Louis area and then moving out into the areas of Chicago in there. And then we could have some rain showers here and some severe weather the days coming. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will possibly do a double upload. I'm not thinking of triple upload since it's already made landfall and there's not huge threats right now yet. Yes, we still have flooding yet, but by the time we get to later today, should be depression. So guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for my next video coming out, maybe possibly around 3 o'clock. Still don't know yet, but yeah, please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit this like button and share the video for people who you think will get impacted. Yeah guys, stay safe and bye.